Hi everybody, thanks for joining us. Today we'll be looking at the criminal trial process. Specifically we'll be looking at court jurisdiction. Now, jurisdiction means the area over which a court has authority. People in New South Wales are subject to two court systems because of the constitutional division of power. We are under Commonwealth and we are under New South Wales state jurisdiction. Now, to have a look at this in a little bit more detail, we can see there are quite a few courts. If we start off in the bottom right hand corner, we can see there are the state lower courts. So at the equal level are the local court, the coroners, children's and land and environment courts of New South Wales. And then we make our way up the hierarchy. So before we get there, the role of the local court, so again back down in the bottom right hand corner, is to hear minor criminal cases called summary offences. So you can think of summary as in having to pay a fine, a sum of money, summary. To hear committal proceedings for more serious crimes called indictable. So indictable, inside jail offences. To conduct coronial inquiries done in the coroner's court. To conduct children's court hearings, which are done in the Children's Court of New South Wales. And to divert some drug offenders from the court system in order to receive treatment, which is done in the Drug Court of New South Wales, and we'll get to more of that in another video. The District Court is all about hearing indictable offences such as manslaughter, bigamy, armed robbery and malicious wounding. It's also hearing appeals from the local court, either about the severity of the sentence or for a rehearing. The Supreme Court of New South Wales hears very serious indictable offences such as murder and arson. Now, at the same level of the Supreme Court, it's actually a branch of the Supreme Court, is the Court of Criminal Appeal. Now, this is part of the Supreme Court and it sits 3 or 5 judges. It hears appeals from the district and the Supreme Courts about the severity of a sentence or on a question of fact or law. And it also hears appeals from the local court on questions of law only. Now the High Court obviously is the highest court in Australia and it hears appeals from the New South Wales Court of Criminal Appeal on questions of law. So not from the Supreme Court but from the Court of Criminal Appeal, and it hears appeals in federal criminal matters from the Federal Court, which is over here on the left. Now, keep in mind we are just looking at the criminal system, we're not looking at the civil system in any of this. Alright, thanks for joining and I'll see you in the next video.